Hey guys, I just got these in the mail. They're the 10 by 2.5 inch carbon filters for a water filtration system. I have mine attached to my RV, and I'm going to show you how to install these. So first of all, let's look at them. They're packaged real nice, individually packaged, which I like. That way you can just store the rest of them. If you're in an RV, you can store it in one of your cubbies. If you're in your house, it's easily to store it away, or however you want to do that. Well, they even have it wrapped inside of a bubble wrap, which is kind of nice. So this is what we're looking at. It's the 10 by 2.5 inch carbon fiber, or carbon block actually. 1 micron, which here we are on a well, so it makes our water taste and smell so much better. I like these. So these were packaged pretty good. They feel very durable. I think that feels like a rubber gasket. Doesn't come off. So it looks like there's one on the bottom too. Alright, let's go install it. So this is my temporary setup. I have two canisters. The first canister here is a 1 micron, but it's like the pre-filter, so it filters all of your larger particles, sediment, sand, all the nasty stuff. And then in this one I have a carbon filter, and I got to replace that. It's been a couple months, and you kind of notice when it gets bad or it's starting to wear down is when your water starts smelling or tasting funny, and that's what ours is starting to do. The kids are starting to complain. Me, it doesn't bother me, but what do you do? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to replace it. So some people use those tools and they wrap it around here and they turn it. Well, I don't use a tool. I just hand tighten it, so it's easier because I lose everything. And that's one less thing I can lose is a stupid tool. So let me show you how I do it. Well, first of all, you turn off the water. I'll show you how to do that. I have a hydrant to my camper RV that I installed myself. So that's turning off the water. You just push this down. At the bottom it leaks out, so it kind of takes the pressure off my hose. And then I can come over here and then I can go ahead and release it. And you release it just by turning it like this. I did not need a tool. I don't like putting them on tight. The tighter I get them, the more it seems to leak. And honestly, I have had no leaks on this particular unit. There we go. So what I do is I just dump out the excess water, like so. And then I take the old filter out, which looks like this. Doesn't look dirty, but you can taste the water difference. And you can look down there, and that's kind of dirty. So I'm going to wash that out before I put the new filter in, which is this one. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I washed it out the best I could, but now if you notice, there's a gasket right inside here that you want to make sure, you can't really see it, it's kind of clear. You want to make sure it's seated in there before you screw this back on. So here we go. So I'm going to put the new filter in. I don't think there's really a particular way of doing it. So I just slide it in. There's kind of grooves down there that the bottom will fit in. You kind of just put it down in there, set it in like that. And I'll do my best one-handed here. I just kind of line it up in there. Hang on a second. And then I line it up in there and I just hand tighten it myself. And you'll know when it's in. Like I said, I just hand tighten it. Just give it a good little hand tight. And that's all I do. And so now we'll go ahead and turn the water on, make sure there's no leaks. That's when I turn this on, you'll hear it. You'll hear it fill up. Just like that. And I don't see any leaks anywhere. Water sounds good. And then what I do is I just throw these old ones in the garbage. Well, that's how you do it. Hope it works as good for you as it did for me. Thank you.